In with that breaking news now. This is out of Grant County this afternoon. A home invasion in Crittenden has left 6 people assaulted, 5 of which have special needs. This is exclusive live video coverage from Chopper 9 bringing you breaking news first, where police are currently searching. It's a manhunt right now for the suspect by the name of Eric Unthink. 9 on your side has told you that he attacked a grandmother and foster children inside a home. Some were told to have special needs. Some of the youngest were the most severely hurt. The suspect has a long criminal history. Not on your side, Jason Law has been digging into his background. But we begin with the attack inside Crittenden home and the search now for the suspect. Dan Carroll is above in Chopper 9, but reporter Allie Kramer has been on the scene all morning long. So, Allie, where do police think he is now?
Well, Chris, deputies are still on the search right now, and the Grant County Sheriff, he is still on the scene of this home. A massive manhunt underway after that family beat inside of this home. We are on 10 Mile Road, you can see here in Crittenden. Now, this is the man authorities are looking for. His name, he is 42-year-old Eric Unthink. Now, he is a Hispanic male, 5'7" tall and about 170 pounds. Deputies say he has a large tattoo on his upper chest with an M and a triangle. Officials say that tattoo means he could be associated with the Mexican mafia. He is considered dangerous. Now, the Grant County Sheriff tells us Unthink parked his car at the Coach Stop gas station about a mile from this home around 4 this morning. They say he went into the home on 10 Mile Drive and beat 6 people, including a grandmother and 5 children, with a 3-foot wooden stick. Now, we are told those children range in age from 7 years old all the way up to 21 years old. Some are actually believed to be foster children in the home. Now, we are told all of those children are special needs. Now, the grandmother and 2 young children were seriously injured in the attack and are at local hospitals. Unthink ran from the home when he was confronted by a school bus driver in the front yard.
He had a club in his hand. It appears that a Grand K school bus had stopped to load up a child there at that residence. The bus driver recognized an assault going on outside the residence in the front yard area. As a citizen, he jumped off the bus to protect the other person that was being assaulted, was able to retrieve the club, and the individual ran on foot.
Now, we just spoke to the school district, and they tell us that that school bus driver was actually a substitute school bus driver driving the special needs bus, stopping to pick up some of those kids. So ordinarily, this would not have been his route. Now, we are told that he is still on the run right now. Dan, I know you're up in Chopper 9. We can hear you. What are you seeing from the air?
Well, from here in Chopper 9, we've been following the search. Here is the elementary school, and you see a police cruiser parked directly across the street. A couple of police cruisers still in the parking lot. I'm going to widen out here and show you the area that we've been looking at where police have been searching almost directly behind the school. There's a mobile home park, and we've seen police cruisers going up and down the streets here, obviously on the hunt for that suspect. Then the neighborhood where you saw the house earlier in our reports, this is the neighborhood where that house is, about a half mile or so down the road. That is the Eagle Creek Country Club that you see at the top of your picture there. And at one point, we did see sheriff's deputies out of their car going door to door, looking in windows, looking in cars that are parked on the driveways and on the streets, still continuing the search for this suspect. Reporting live at Chopper 9, I'm Dan Carroll.
Dan, thank you. Chopper 9 bringing you breaking news first. Now, this is the man the police are looking for right now. His name is Eric Unthink. And this is a picture from an arrest in 2000. Now, this is a picture from an arrest in 2003. He has a violent criminal record, as Allie was mentioning a bit earlier, and we've been digging into his past. Our team coverage continues now with Not on Your Side's Jason Law, who has uncovered more about this 40-year-old suspect. He's been in and out of jail now for almost 25 years. So, Jason, what else can you tell us?
Yeah, Chris, nearly 25 years Eric Unthink has been in and out of prison. The most serious incident before today happened back in 2001. That's when police say Unthink led them on a 2-county chase down near Central City, Kentucky. It involved methamphetamines, and police at the time said that the man riding in Unthink's truck, Unthink was the driver, the man riding in the truck brandished a gun and a grenade at officers, forcing them to open fire. Now, Unthink and his cohort were sentenced to almost 13 years in prison for that crime back in 2001, which means if he served the full sentence, he may have just gotten out of prison. We don't know that for sure just yet. Before that, Unthank also served prison time in Kentucky back in the early 90s for a crime he committed when he was only 18 years old, receiving stolen property. He served about 4 months in jail for that stint. And then between 1995 and 2003, various arrests in northern Kentucky for driving under the influence, driving with a suspended license, and also criminal trespass. Now, according to a public records search, Unthank is from Florence, but he's also spent time in Kenton County and Carroll County, really spent time all throughout Kentucky. Again, he is at large, and there is an active search going on here right now for Eric Unthank. We're live. Jason Law, 9 on your side.
Jason, while I have you, and I know there are far more questions than answers at this point, but what's the relation to that specific house once again? Why that house?
From what we've heard from law enforcement this morning, that Unthank may have had a girlfriend who had some kind of connection. It may have been the girlfriend's grandmother who was at this house. It's a little unclear at this point. I think law enforcement are trying to figure that out as well. What we know is Unthank did not live in this home here behind me with the crime scene tape, that it may have been a relationship, that he may have had a connection here with a girlfriend.